Hey guys, I just wanted to pull up my Enneacraft list and show a few replays of some really cool games that happened. Maybe some unfortunate ones, but I know this deck list looks bad, but you see, I am missing two of the whales, two of the white, and a release. Okay. I'm working with what I got. Okay, I got some URCP. And I can dismantle some stuff, but I'm thinking about getting a Fratralis. There you go. Thinking about crafting 3 of this guy, or even just Fallen and the Virtuous. I'm gonna to fill up some of these spots here that might not be the best, but you know, I think I had some pretty good games with them, and it works. So I'll show you guys here. Here's the 2 ones that I saved. I'm gonna do the okay. This is a mirror match, Enneacraft mirror match, and the funniest thing, I use, well, okay, you're gonna see what I open up with here. So I use Mimical Maker, right? And Mimical Maker, I get to reveal 2 the Enneacraft and summon 1 and add 1. But the thing is, they are also on Enneacraft. So let's speed it up here. I'm pretty sure. See, they activate my orange to get a Leo. That's not Leo. I didn't realize it was royal. What the heck? But I just thought that was so funny that I gave them the trigger, and they're starting with 7 cards and a guy in field. Of course, they can't bounce it. I mean, it bounces to my hand, I guess, but. And then I insta-flip this, so they can't use, you know, the Spia effect. But, okay. I need to slow this down. They use Book of Eclipse to reset everything, which is actually very cool. I don't run Book of Eclipse, but I can definitely see what's good in this deck, obviously. But which it comes up here, but I used my, this guy, I can use him again because he reset him. Now he gets to bounce my guys because I responded, but then this chain link is incredible. The Spia gets the trigger, okay? Since chain link 3 or higher, right? But then of course I saw he had a Spia, right? That I flipped up earlier. But then I have the second Spia. There's no once returns on any of these things besides the search effect, right? So I just get to blow up his entire board pretty much and negate all of it. Like, it's insane. Get the mono for next turn. But that's like the highlight of this duel pretty much. I'll speed up here. I go on the win, I'm pretty sure, from here. I just have more card advantage than him, and I can just get this effect again, and yeah, he searches and I just banish it over. So that's a pretty good game. Crazy. I gave him my Enneacraft. Okay, this one is not as funny as the last one, but actually insane. Like, he makes a full board. This thumbnail shot, by the way, but the full board of a white forest board, right? With, you know, Baron, a bunch of Omni negates, right? You just gotta see this. Evenly match, just because I have it, and I think going first is already really good in general, so something like draws to be way better in the deck, but you know, I have even matches already. I was using it. I would say it's pretty standard. I don't know if they always summon or the search the Morian here, which is funny because it's a, you know, a book, right? But all my guys are flip effects. So it's actually he never wanted to use this on me because it never would be good. Hello. This is a destroy and then summon the synchro quickly. So basically he has the flip, which I'm just gonna pause here for a second. He has the book, which doesn't do anything to me technically, but I count it. So 1, you have the 2, 3, 4, 5 if he gets the summon off after he uses Sylvia. 6 because of Dragoons. And I don't know if he searched this last one. It's either 6 or 7. 6 or 7 disruptions. But dude, I'm the best going second hand for this deck. Like a well, I mean, of course, well's good, but if they 2 omnis, it can be countered pretty bad. Especially if it's a omni destroy, because if I flip it up, then they just negate the negate, right, and it destroys it, so you can't get the flip effect. But then I have Leo, which is also a need to negate because it can bounce all 3 non-target. And I have Spia, which Spia value, dude. Spia is my favorite Enneacraft card. Like the well has the most aura, obviously, but Spia is the goat. All right, and I summon this guy for extra because I don't need him in the pin zone. This chain link, as like the last game's chain link was good, this one is also really good. So I Leo effect, you know, just a bait, just cause. I mean, he has to negate it or his stuff gets all bounced, right? And it outs Dragoons because it doesn't target or destroy, right? Really good. So he chains Sylvia, obviously. And then I negate the Sylvia. And then he negates negating the negate, right? And then I negate the negate, and I'll negate the entire chain. And then he uses, I forgot she had this effect, you can summon the level 7 lower tuner from the extra deck. That's what it was, a random set. And this triggers as well because it's special summoning. And then on the new chain, it will negate on the field. It didn't really matter this particularly, but the Ash. I was thinking at the time if I chained, of course, the speed later, I could have negated more. But the only interruption I had on chain link 7 was the speed, right? So I had to use it there. Just let this resolve. This is insane. He summons, and then negate, 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 and then destroy. Well, the Baron is not destroyed because monsters cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. This is, I kind of just realized this now. This is all monsters, not just Duel monsters. Huh, that's crazy. And then the Zapper Shrimp, the quick sync. I assume it's gonna quick sync with the Duel to another tin, or you know, I don't know what tin he had. It doesn't show me here, but I could look later. And then I can select these 3 and bounce them. So the Vengeance right now, it's resolving. I don't know, he did not change Vengeance. I still don't. Why did he not change Vengeance to destroy one of my things before? I guess because the life points he didn't want to. Because he don't need the summon to resolve it. Because I don't have the target one. I don't know. Yeah, he didn't chain Vengeance here. It wouldn't have mattered anyways, but... or you know, like on chain link 12, whatever, after the Ash, or chain link 11. Not obviously mid chain. Yeah, those 3 get bounced. And they still won't be destroyed because of Duels. But then, 1, I'm flipping them over anyways, and 2, I'm negating it, so if they had one of these to stop, I could, you know, Like if they pop the whale, I could negate the bells to destroy these. Yeah, he really should have popped this whale. I don't know why he didn't, but yeah, just resolving out the triggers. And from this spot, it's kind of just a hop, skip, jump to finishing the game. I can just do full Enneacraft little combo here. Speed it up. Because he literally has no disruptions. Does that Sinful Spoils trap? Of course it doesn't do anything against my deck, but can he still activate it? I think so. Yeah, fix up. Okay, yeah, obviously. That would be good though. Yeah, okay. So he's chaining the Hollowed Azamina here to... Or not chaining, but he's using it, and I chained this just, you know, get the search obviously, but and flip it. He's going the Saint Azamina immediately because I get why he did this, but he probably didn't have a better target, to be honest, but maybe Martial Laga, I think he played 2 of that, but my guys don't target at all, right? So the Saint Azamina really does nothing. Like, for the most part, does nothing. So on the new chain here, I can let this resolve and then I'll talk about it. So Leon obviously can bounce. I'm going to choose these 3 because I don't want to give him Baron back in the extra deck. I don't want the Diabells or the one that can summon from hand, obviously. Again, that would not be good. So bouncing the set trap, which, funny interaction, it'll be banished because if you read this card, he set it off of its effect, but banished it when it leaves the field, so obviously it gets banished here. And then the this guy, you think he has nothing to negate, right? But see, the Saint Azamina, he used to summon the Sylvia. So I like I said before, I think he should have went into Sylvia first. I get why he did this, but that's a very hard play for him, to be honest. But like I said, I think maybe we went to Mercy Lago and searched a Sinful Spoil card. I don't know, whatever. So he summoned this guy, but obviously on Chain Link 1, I can negate it. So he can't even use it. So it's pretty useless, right? Gets to tribute his guy. I probably would have tributed that one, but doesn't matter. He's getting Vengeance back, chaining Debtors to send the face up on. I was sending 2 because he has another in hand. Now, when I was facing this, I was like really scared because he can crash into my guy and, you know, burn me. Because if you see this, your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken. So if you can get a lot of small guys with the White Forest cards, he could have maybe done that. I don't know from this position specifically, but he gets Vengeance here. Vengeance pressure pop, it works, but he doesn't summon here because there's no other Diabell. I said it like a question, but there's no other Diabell in the field, so he can't summon. He might have not known about that, because if he did that, he could have pushed another one in the back row, but yeah. Another interaction, these like Snake Eye cards that push into the back row is perfectly fine, because I can bounce them with any Nopulus and stuff, and the spell. He's just gonna... I get to destroy that for free because it's non-targeting. He tries to destroy that, and yeah, that's just like GG's, right? What are you gonna do? No combo potential. I hope you like the games. I know this deck is not that good, but you know, if you haven't tried Enneacraft and want to, maybe on Omega or something, I'd say you should do it. It's actually really fun. I like how the cards play. They're all just rotas that you pick 3, pay 900. You get really low life, so something like Fairy Tale matchup is actually very bad because the field spell lets them attack directly, and other Enneacraft can be annoying because uh, it, the Enneacraft mirror is actually very interesting because for the most part it depends which Indianapolis triggers first to burn at the end phase here, right? Because they get the counters for each time a monster is flipped face up on the field in general. So you want to be careful in the mirror to have enough life points. Like for instance, instead of super extending like on turn 3 or whatever, like, you know, black gets purple and purple gets, you know, like a Spia or something, you'd probably just want to go to the Spia immediately to save on life points here. Because this deck doesn't have a way to gain life points. Not that, you know, every deck that has a cost needs life point gain, like Malice or anything, but, you know, still, I think it's pretty good. I would, if you have Fedrawless, play Fedrawless instead of Evenly Matched. It just has way better synergy, and you can combo with Rebirth. I'm not going to go into it, but you can activate the Graveyard Effect to summon from hand on the opponent's turn. You don't need the Mimical Makers. Just if you, or just craft 3 of the white instead of 2 of the makers. I had the makers just from, you know, pulling cards in my library, I guess. Right. I've seen builds where you play more of the big guys. I like the evening match and droplets. I wouldn't, maybe not more like the first match I showed, or wait, no, the second match I showed. You know, I had the Leo, Mar, and the Spia. If you want, you can go up to 3 Spia, 3 the Well. I don't know, but maybe 3 the Leon, 3 of this. Okay, I'll see what the optimal. This, move these. This is kind of the more standard build that you would see. Maybe you replace like the balls, or, you know, whatever with the Fedrawless. But yeah, thanks for watching and hope you have a good day. See ya.